Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville once again. Danny Savage, Draft Guru. Busy day we got ahead of us. Got 10 linebackers. If you like the video, subscribe, and give it a like. I'm dropping 10 linebackers today. Then I have 30 interior offensive linemen I have to drop. Then mañana, got safeties, corners, tight ends, wide receivers, quarterbacks. Everything will be done by April the 1st. Everything will be done. Wait a second. By far the best beard on YouTube. Bro, it's not even, this is too easy, bro. Too easy. All right, listen, bro. Everyone here, I've broke down numerous times. Fifth quarter cowboy in the house. I know that's not the. I should do the Wolfpack theme, but no, that's just the regular. The Hogan theme is that's the Jimi Hendrix one, Voodoo Child. That's when he came out with Rodman, man. That's the Hulk Hogan theme. I could be mistaken, but there was the NWO, the GWO theme. Then there was the Wolfpack. Then there was the Hollywood when he used to. That was Voodoo Child. They had to pay Jimi Hendrix estate like $1 million. They had to pay Jimi Hendrix estate like $1 million just to have the rights to play his song. Jimi Hendrix was legit. He was. I listen to all types of music, but I like Jimi Hendrix, bro. He had soul, bro, and he could play the guitar like a madman, bro. I recommend anyone out there look up the Star Spangled Banner by Jimi Hendrix. He played it on his guitar. He was legit, man. Listen, we're going from 11 to 20 today. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. They actually say the Wolfpack was Scott Hall's idea, and that was him paying like homage to the Freebirds because he was like a big Freebird fan when he was a kid. So the Wolfpack was any two members of the three could compete just like the Freebirds. And that's when they went to the red colors, bro. Man, as a kid, wrestling was great, man. From 12 noon to 12 at night, man. It'll never be like that again. Freebirds they were the shit, man. I'm telling you, bro. They were funny as hell, man. All right, we're going from 11 to 20. Now, all these dudes I've given to you already. I've dropped 1 to 10. Leonard Skinner's song. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say, like I said, you got to listen to Jim Cornette. Michael Hayes says they were the first wrestlers ever to come out to music. They came out to Leonard Skinner and Freebird. But that's not true because Gorgeous George, this dude was around like in the 50s, 40s. The 40s or 50s, you could look him up. He had like blonde hair, like a robe. He came out to Randy Savage's song. So I don't think that's true. It's crazy. And then Randy Savage paid him back $1 million to Gorgeous George's estate to give it to his stripper girlfriend, Gorgeous George, who, she definitely could have got it. But then she left him to go with the singer of the Misfits. So that caused a lot of friction. And Vampiro and the Misfits had to really bounce out of WCW. All right, 11 to 20, man. All these dudes I have given to you numerous times. I've dropped my linebacker list 1 through 10. So this is 11 through 20. Number 11 is Samuel Mondone, 6'1", 235, University of Georgia. 3-year starter, 3 sacks, 29 tackles this past season. Bro, the kid is a missile, man. We all know Georgia rotates their linebackers and their defensive linemen. So he didn't see a lot of snaps per game. But for the amount of snaps he played, he had crazy production. Yo, what can I say, man? But the last few years, Georgia has just been putting out good linebackers. And good defensive lineman, bro. This kid is a little bit on the bigger side for Georgia linebackers. You know, they had Jimmy Dean a few years ago, very on the smaller side. This kid is on the taller side. I wouldn't even be surprised if a coach tries rushing him off the edge. He can get to the quarterback. Number 12, Jeffrey Bassa, linebacker, Oregon, on the bigger side, 6'2", like same thing, 6'2", 235. He kind of rose up a little bit. He had a good Senior Bowl week. 33 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. I don't want to shit on him, but I give you both sides of the story. He actually he can get bigger, as crazy as that sounds. This kid is an athletic freak, but also he benefited from playing on a defensive line that you're going to see 3 of his defensive linemen get drafted in this draft. So listen, when I see a linebacker and I see like he has monster defensive linemen in front of him, I have to take that into consideration. So, but he has the size, he's a beast, and he's out there. Next kid, I'm shocked that I even have him at 13, to be honest with you, bro. Everyone's blowing this kid up, not me. I mean, I honestly think 13 is a gift. He's a 1-year wonder, kind of on the light side. Carson Schlesinger, UCLA, 6'2", 225. He had 42 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions. In my opinion, this kid is a workout warrior, and he's a 1-year wonder. He did benefit from playing behind a monster one tech, Jay Toya from UCLA, but honestly, I think 13 is a gift for this kid. 14, Francis Muaga. The U, 6'3", 240. He's big, he's athletic, he's an island guy. We all know those island guys are different. Oregon State transfer. It was either Oregon transfer. He followed Cristobal to the U. Him again, bro. He benefited from playing behind a good defensive line, a very good defensive line. Ironically, his brother is probably going to be the number 1 offensive tackle next year. But I'm going to let that for all the call-in shows. Ask them who their number 1 offensive tackle is. Like I said, he's on the bigger side, and he can play all the positions. And he's not a liability in pass coverage. He reminds me of a poor man's Ray Malaluga, if that makes any sense. Anybody that Ray Malaluga played for USC and then I believe Cincinnati Bengals. So like I said, Francis Muaga is a poor man's Ray Malaluga. And that's not shitting on him at all. 15, I got a big kid, bro. Cody Lindenberg, linebacker, Minnesota. 6'3", 245. Now, 240. Now, you're going to see the people saying out there, oh, he's too big. He's not going to fit into the NFL defenses. Bro, cut the shit. Solid 3-year starter. Oh, in the Big Ten, where we all know they run the ball. 45 tackles, 1 sack. I'm trying to think. Who did the Detroit Lions take like 2 years ago, the linebacker out of Iowa, the big white boy? He's like 6'3", 245, 250. And everyone was like, oh, he's too slow. He's going to get burnt to the outside. And ironically, he's playing outstanding for the Detroit Lions. You're going to notice from 11 to 20, bigger linebackers. 16. All right. I really like this kid a lot. He could be a lot higher. Iowa, Jay Higgins, 6'2", 235. Now, everyone's shitting on this kid because he ran a little bit slower 40. But let me ask you a question, people. I know I have a lot of Dallas fans. What 40 do you think Sean Lee ran? This kid is big. He has instincts. He's a student of the game because he knows where to be at all times. So by being a film freak, this kid is just a straight up tackling machine. And we have football speed and track speed. So people that are shitting on this kid just don't watch football. This kid has been a straight missile for his career at Iowa. So he's at 16 linebacker. 17, Jason Dumas Johnson, University of Kentucky. 6'1", 235. What are we showing here, people? Bigger linebackers. The NFL is a copycat league, bro. Do you want to get bullied around by Philadelphia's offensive line, or do you want to get some big ass defensive tackles and linebackers in the middle? This kid right here, I dropped him. I dropped all these kids, but this kid, no one's even talking about him. Nobody has him on their radar. 3-year starter, 40 tackles, 4 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble. Bro, he had Deone Walker playing in front of him this year, but he had a bad back. But yo, this kid has solid 3-year production, bro. He's on the shorter side, 6'1", 2, but he's like compact, 6'1", 235, and he's compact. University of Kentucky, Jason Dumas Johnson. Like I said, I've broken down numerous times, and I'm just ranking people. Like I said, I got 30 interior linemen after this. I also got 17 more running backs I got to throw at you. Then I also have corners, safeties, tight ends, and wide receivers, and then quarterbacks. I've done them all. Everything will be done by like Monday or Tuesday. But I got a few busy days the next few days. Next kid is a kid that no one's really talking about, and he has crazy upside. Eugene Asante, Auburn, 6'1", 220, a little bit on the lighter side, but 31 tackles, 3 sacks. Last year, he had 55 tackles and 5 sacks. This kid, and it's like, if you put this kid on the edge, you can definitely rush him off the edge, Eugene Asante. Would I like him a little bit bigger? Yeah, absolutely. And he's not done growing, not even close to being done growing. So all I'm trying to say is he is a sleeper. Next kid is his teammate, Jalen McLeod. Ironically, no one is talking about this kid too. 19 sacks to his credit. 3-year starter, 6'1", 235. Now, he's on the bigger side. This past year, he had 40 tackles and 8 sacks. So there's a kid that can stop the run, cover backs, tight ends coming out of the backfield, cover a tight end. Now, if you blitz him, he can get to the quarterback. Number 19, Jalen McLeod, linebacker, Kentucky. Last kid, I mean, I'm not that high on him, but I'm throwing him out there. He's overaged. His name is Jack Kaiser. Has played a shitload of football for Notre Dame. 4-year starter. He's been at the Irish for 6 years. There's a couple of these kids that have played 6 years. That's why I'm still clueless why that kid McCrowski or whatever, the running back from Arizona, had problems with eligibility while he only played 1 game for Arizona. I find it ironic. So Jack Kaiser, 6'2", 235. He's not going to beat anybody in a race. He's overaged, but 4-year starter. He was blessed to be playing behind a beast of a defensive line this year. Notre Dame has basically 3 defensive linemen that are going to get drafted. Jack Kaiser, he's a late day 3 to me, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest, man. And honestly, I'll probably be nice. Okay, so 20 linebackers. Done. I got to throw out 17 more running backs. Then that'll be 37 running backs with a draftable grade. I'll do that today. And then I have 30 interior offensive linemen. That's centers and guards. I got 5 more offensive tackles I got to throw out to you. Even though I put a few of them in my sleeper list, I won't feel comfortable as I throw them out there. Then we have, you guys are going to love my wide receiver list. A lot of people are going to be crying when they don't see their top, when they see their top guy, number 5 on my list, because I marched and beat my own drum. Tight ends, it's a really, really good tight end class. And like I said, running backs, we're going up to 37, because if you want a speedster, got him. You want to change a pace back, got him. You want a third down back to come out of the backfield, catch a ball, got him. You want a 6'2", 240-pound monster goal line back, got him. So when guys throw out 10 running backs, laugh at them. So like I said, we're going to have a busy few days ahead of us. Got 17 more running backs coming at you today, and 30 interior linemen, because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Like I said, every video, all my players will be out by Monday, but also too, you're going to get daily sleepers and daily mocks, because and I made this when I started my channel in May. I said all my material will be out before the beast comes out, because you can't call me a copy and paste champion. It's ironic how many people publish their lists after Dane Brugler puts out his. Shame on you, bro. Don't fall for the snake oil. And you want to fuck with the call-in shows? Ask them who they like for 2026. They don't even know about 2025, man. Peace.